Okay, we are live. Hello there, viewers. Sun Service here, back with another Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts episode. I'm sorry if I do sound a bit more depressed than I normally am. It's just that, certain circumstances have led to the fact that I've quit the band that I've only just released an EP with. Well, half the band quit. Not just me, so... But still, it's just been a tough thing for me right now with that because of all the time I spent with working on stuff for it, and now it's all gone to ruin. What the? So that notification that comes through even with your phone on silent, that notification for some reason came up. No, that's pretty much giving them back what they lost in the peace treaty in cash. Another war it is. Another war it is, and our battle cruisers have entered service. Well, our newer ones, I should say, have entered service. The Sonic class. And then there's a destroyer versus destroyer battle. You know the drill with these things, I don't do them. Oh, one thing I found, they fixed the collision boxes on guns, so... Yeah, I'm gonna have to do massive changes to my gun layouts. Okay, so he's at war with everyone. So there's a convoy battle with the Quincy and Pensacola, and then there's Oregon on its own. I'll fight with the Oregon first. Would have been better using the budget for the Yorks on a county. Just like it probably was better for me to use the battlecruiser budget on armoured cruisers. Seeing as ships like the Oregon here are a little old in the tooth. A little old, a little obsolete. Why are you doing that? It's one of those, the target never encounters you so they get away and you get away things. Game really needs to fix that. I mean, seriously, it does. Or we are going to have problems. Damn braces. And then a convoy engagement where we're definitely going to get people wanting to kill us at every murder. I meant to say corner, not murder. But, well, at least we're going into battle. It's battle again for their home from a far distant land our marshal commands. And this, for the American fleet here, could actually be true, that statement. Although there's no home sibling sent to death, nor any wives paying the ultimate price, hopefully. Yeah, Quincy. That direction for you. Ah, you know it's embarrassing when the enemy have a ship that is a lot faster than yours. Oh, Pensacola's upgraded. Which means that the enemy ship is obviously going to be faster because the main ships aren't upgraded. Not enemy, I mean the fellow ally ship that you didn't design. Although potential future enemy, so. The only potential future enemy I will accept being slower than are the Italians. But then again, aren't all the Navy slower than the Italians? Okay, so Quincy's design speed is 23 knots. Quincy can only reach 22.5. And this is on a good day. Curie, get out of here. How did a design like this pass inspection? Probably didn't. You know what? You two detach from each other. Wait, no, it's Pensacola that can go faster. It's the Allied ship that is embarrassingly slow. Oh god, hard starboard! Hard starboard! God, Quincy is... Ooh. Does her rudder still work? Does her rudder still work and is her captain still alive? If both are yes, she can still fire. Oh no, she can't. Quincy, run. Run. Run while you still have the chance. Pensacola. We have you a new personal target to fire upon. Hold on, no. Pensacola's taking hits. Badly. Okay, high explosive spam, get the hell out of there. Yeah, you high explosive spam everything in your path and start turning out. Oh, they took a massive hit. There's only one torpedo left, but that is going to hit true to the target it's fired at. These are, you know, Mark II. All but our main guns are Mark II. Well, Mark III, I mean. So we are obviously packing some. Here, all but our 5-inchers are of Mark III, so Quincy is packing the most advanced firepower of our fleets. Of any of the fleets. Japanese cruiser here is actually doing a good job as being a bullet sponge. Oh, hold on, never mind. She's just lost her torpedoes. And she's stuck at 19 knots. Okay. Well, the helmsman of this Japanese cruiser is disobeying his orders. Right. Time to initiate ramming speed. Alright, hard over starboard. Never mind on ramming speed. They're gone. Just like that. Just like that, we owe the Japanese a new ship. Great! As if the budget didn't have already. Well, wait. Budget? We don't need to worry about losing that for ages. I could take out one of these armor cruisers and we've done a better result into this battle than... They're still in green condition. Quincy here has a whole host of flooding problems. Right, Cola is coming. Pepsi Cola is coming back. We're in no state to go transport hunting. Still a victory, but yeah, we were in no state to go transport hunting. We have just suffered a horrible defeat. Well, no, we didn't suffer a defeat, but I'm calling that a defeat because we've had our ships crippled. We had our ships crippled and they're now going to be out, which means that the Chinese Navy can still operate ships. Okay, China want a peace treaty. Okay, we'll give them peace. We don't like fighting in a war in the Pacific anyway, so yeah, we'll give them peace. We only have 850 tons left in our thing, so I think on the refit chopping block, first off is going to be the Sonic class because they're brand spanking new and they've got upgrades that can be done to their main guns to Mark II 14-inch calibered guns. dreadnoughts. I'm gonna have to move that slightly forward. I'm gonna have to replace that main tower. But at least they did fix the collision boundary, so... So there's a positive there. Yep, that barbette is added back in alongside the twin 5-hinge that were there. Yep, gear turbines, that's all correct. It's all free and correct. Yeah, the better anti-flooding. It's a standard ratio. Set 2 powder. That's updated. That's updated. Oh, it seems we have a small issue of overweightedness. It's standard for America. Okay, all jokes aside. So, we have received horrible reports from our crews, some of them scarred, that the auxiliary engine is not working efficiently. Understatement of the century, because they were all scarred by burns from an accidental petrol spill that then caught fire. Right. So the Sonics in their 1912 refit, Sonic to Illinois, will all happen for a turn. Meanwhile, the new flagship for one Admiral Robbo is being prepared for him. In this refit, by having its conning tower removed, and that would be the Puerto Rico. So yeah, he's been transferred to the Philadelphia Navy Yard and has been given command of his own battle cruiser now. Just as the poor old Kentucky got back in, or got to Puerto Rico itself. But Kentucky can be refit with her conning tower again, so... Italy is showing its true colours. France and Spain have gone to war. There's a better auxiliary engine in 2 turns. Although, new armoured cruisers aren't going to wait for that. Is the game dead serious that this is the only hull? Please kill me now. I hate this hull. But what I don't hate is the guns available! Look at him! Beautiful 11-inch! Right, next up is the casemate mountings. Right. What has this thing got on the front? An icebreaker? An 8-inch main belt. Thirteen to 13. 11-inch main belt. Triple 5. .9-inch, essentially a 6-inch. To increase the real rate for we did that. Give it electrolyzer turrets. Enhance reloading. 2 powder. Advanced Armor Citadel. Anti-flood free. Reinforced bulkheads 1. 8 inches of armor. Conning tower. Who do they think I am? Some guy who cares about conning towers? We're good. And this thing is the Memphis class armored cruisers. Stuff loading. Loading's completed. I'm going dark from Twitch chat so that my phone battery lasts. I've just noted a whole issue with this thing that I haven't noted whilst signing them. Speed. They need speed and power, and they don't have speed and power, they just have power. Also, if we talk about armored cruisers, the Olympias. So we identified that 5 inches are no longer going to fit there, so... And 4's on. 3's. Can't fit there, but then... This whole upper level doesn't fit. And 3's anymore, so... This entire deck is being changed to 2-inch. A semi-oil geared turbine driven ship now. Wait, I'm going to listen to the feedback from the crews that got themselves burned to a crisp. Not literally, but... Use capped ballista. I'll just keep normal capped. TNT 2 powder. Winso 3. Depth charges. Hydro. And yeah, we have 9.2-inch guns on this thing as we did previous year. And we're gonna drastically... No, we're not gonna change this silhouette. I've just realised by saying silhouette, I think I'm gonna have to change my stage name or something. Well, May not have to, but... But that goes back to referencing the band I just left. Oh, the Olympic class is ready. Yeah, I was just sorting out a cable issue I was having, but... So Olympia to St. Paul, which includes the Oregon, is getting refit. The Quincy, although she did well, she's going to be out for too long, and so USS Quincy is having the unfortunate news that she's been scrapped. And effective immediately, we are scrapping the entire Fresno class. We shall now only have, of light cruisers current, the Mars Prowers. Which should hopefully be changed once cruiser design gets updated. Better 6-inch guns this turn, which is something we all love. Ooh! Germany and Spain. Right, are the Russians sending a fleet to us? No. I think the Russians have learned. The Spanish are definitely not sending fleets for us right now. But yeah, better 6-inch guns has now had the immediate effectiveness that... Oh yeah, where the hell is the Fresnos? Fresnos are gone. The Olympia 1906 is gone. But yeah, the new 6-inch guns has led to the Admiralty approving to the refit of the Mars Power class. While we are still obviously keeping with our isolationist stuff. 1.9 they don't fit, so... Oh my. 1.8. 0.7. Is the game essentially telling me you can't have as much secondary guns on this thing? Scrap it. Essentially what it's telling me. There's nowhere I could put those lost turrets at. But yeah. Better 6-inch depth charges. Better coincidence. Give them a force spoiler. That's the prowess completed, and seeing as I've realised we can have larger light cruisers, it's not going to be on this hull. It's going to be another ship on this hull. Essentially Prower 2.0. But at a long range. And she's named, well, a longer ship, I mean, not range. Well, could be longer range, but... And she's named after the ship that was preceding it in name, that unfortunately didn't survive her battle damage and was scrapped. Yeah, I can fit that in. There we go, that's symmetrical and good. Good. Now yeah, these things are equipped with a new 6-inch. I may be considering here that... Is it the funnels that are causing it? No, it isn't the funnels that are causing that problem. It's the hull itself. So, yeah, these things are going to be a bit light on secondaries compared to the previous design, the Prower design. But she's making up for that. Big time making up for that. 19-inch increased. As unlike the Prowers, this thing has torpedoes for days. I think actually it's our most torpedo equipped ship now. And we haven't even completed the design phase. Yep. Don't hurt me, yeah. You feel how it feels. Yeah. No, that doesn't hurt me, yeah. You wanna heal a deal like me. If I only could make a deal with God and get him to swap our places. Been running out that road, been running out that hill, been running out that building. If I only could. Just saying, for running up that hill, I'm going off a live version that I listened to, which made the song a bit more rock-based, and was mainly driven by the bass guitar playing of one Tony the Fretless Monster Franklin. Two, 1, 1, 1. There we go. 6, 2, 6. 6 to 4.6. Okay. Right. I think I can in the at least two of the placements here. Right, can't fit a 1.9 inch. Can't fit a 1.8. Can't fit a 1.7. Yeah, I can't fit anything there. Then the 3-inch goes 3.1. There we go. Now this thing is not going to be known as the Quincy. No. This thing is going to have a much better name. And that is going to be the Solent. The Solent class light cruisers. right now. Okay, so Spain pieced out. Right. The Russians, though, I'm going to assume are still fighting. Oh, we could always end the hostilities now, Russia. None of us have lost anything, none of us have gained anything. But okay, both of our navies have gained a bit of a budget boost while we're still at war with each other, but we don't have to make it become a long and bloody war. How good negotiations of, we haven't gained anything, you haven't gained anything, let's just not fight each other. How could that fail? Could you even call that a peace deal? I'd call it a mutual don't shoot at each other deal. Which I think we could all agree on. The AI are scrapping more older ships now. Oh, and even some that are new. There's scrapped battle cruisers already. Unless it's scrapped on the slipways. Yes, I requested end to the hostilities. If not, the Navy shall revolt. Okay. Research is going well. Ah! New crop! New crop, new crop, new crop, new crop. Halt everything! Halt everything! New armour in 5 months. Okay, halt everything, but I'm talking the Soviets into agreeing that we both had dealt no damage, so shall have no war or no treaty stuff to apply to any of us. Interesting. Okay. What of the rich class survive? That is going to decide for me. The majority of them survive. Okay, we are skipping the refit line a bit. It should be New York next. Oh yeah, the original Sonic design can go goodbye. Should be the New York's net, but triple torpedo tubes and depth charges mean that the rich class, who are still somehow fighting on strong, need a refit. Badly placed, you see, and yet when I even replace it, it works well. So yeah, you got the 19-inch already, but have you introduced yourself to 19-inch triples? Not reduced. That's still problematic then. Ah, good. Naturally aspirated boilers. Oh yeah, and there's a new auxiliary engine that's less murdering to the crews. Watch will get reports from the crews that the engines are murdering them. That and fingers. Right, remove mine lane from the destroyers. 9 turns. 9 turns. 9 turns. 9. Yet me saying that number over and over again isn't going to change it. You know what then, if it's been a 9-turn refit, let's give him a proper excuse for it to be a 9-turn refit, shall we? Change of the entire torpedo placement, an extra funnel added. Extra funnel added, an extra gun, what, 2 guns removed, 2 guns removed and an extra torpedo tube added. Like, come on here, Twitch chat, we've got to give him an excuse to make it that we could have built a whole new destroyer class in the time it's taken for these things to be refit. Don't you all agree? Comment now if you agree. But yeah, 9 months for all this. I think the game is crazy. But it's the rich class. We've already done a 9-month refit on them in the first place, so who fucking cares? People will never understand my mind and why I'm saving a class of destroyers that should have, at this point, by all means, have been broken into tiny little pieces, melted down, and reused into something else. Ah. The British are scrapping some of their ships that are younger than my oldest ships. The rich class and the... what class is it again? I think it's Oakland. No, it isn't Oakland. It'll come back to me. It's not Quincy, that's was what the working design for one of the variations of the now known as Solent class was named. France are scrapping ships. Germany are scrapping ships. Including ones from 1911 and 10. God, let them at least reach the decade old before you scrap them. It's the Olympia class. Yeah, I'm thinking it was O something. Oh, and Oregon has gotten back into a battle. With the Africa. I bless the rains down in Africa. Yeah. Charge the lines. The ultimate test is synchronized sacrifice. AKA full speed ahead, charge and attack, going 2 hell and back. Why am I still using the Sabaton lyrics quite a lot? I really need to just go back to listening to Duran Duran, the Wild Boys on loop. Nah. Nope. I've gotten over that. Oh god, I need a bathroom break. I'll be back momentarily. I'll keep the battle running, and if anything goes wrong, let me know. Okay, I have returned, and I'm guessing we didn't encounter each other yet. That will soon change. I was correct, that has soon changed. Charge! Charge the heavy light brigade. Wait, that's a turret ship! Oh my god, Russia! I'm gonna have fun ruining your ship's days. Aggressive, open fire. Okay, it seems that Africa has lost her torpedo armament. It seems that Oregon and Africa are both catching fire. Africa a lot worse than Oregon, as Oregon has a crew that is well trained and has seen battles. Africa has not, to my knowledge. The duel between Oregon and Africa will be talked about for many years to come, as the time where modern warships fought like the cannon ships of old. Oregon's barrels have got a little bit smoky, it seems. They're covered in soot. I can bring the bell gun, but if it means we can catch the Africa up, then it's going to take a lot to drag me away from you. I, of course, bless the rains down in Africa, but I don't bless this Africa. Well, I give it blessing to sink! Oregon, charged already! Thank you! Charge the Heavy Light Brigade. Oh god, Oregon's crews are full of a whole bunch of incompetent fools. Well, that's what you get when Admiral 5, well, Commodore 5s is in charge. Yes, I finally split Commodore 5s off from Admiral Robo. With our good Admiral finally being back in Kentucky after loads of convincing. That his skills would be better in a dreadnought battleship than a battle cruiser. Yep, the duel between Oregon and Africa will be talked about across naval historians for years to come. Oh, the Russians are playing this the hard way. For them, that is. I know who to send! Admiral Robo in the Kentucky! to the same point off New York as they've always gone to. And he'll be joined up by the... Where's Battlecruiser Sonic? Sonic is at the Norfolk Navy Yard. And he'll be joined up by the Battlecruiser Sonic, which is my flagship, the Independence, and then the Maryland, which is the fellow admiral Dreadnoughts class battleship to Kentucky. Right. American fleet, meet Russian battleship. Russian battleship, meet American fleet. Fleet meeting. Good. Can we murder Russian battleship yet? Can we murder Russian battleship yet? If not, can we at least murder something? We can murder Russian battleship and they've actually got a dreadnought. Well, Maryland, Kentucky, Sonic, and Independence have got their work cut out for them. When funnels are destroyed, their smoke emission becomes uncontrollably high, deteriorating the accuracy of the ship. Moreover, the ship's speed and maneuverability are hindered. And I think that's the Furutaka there. Right. Onwards we sail. For reasons we don't know. Well, we do know. Now, Independence is going to stay following the Artero, well, the Kentucky and Maryland. Meanwhile, the Sonic, with her overpoweredness of 14-inch guns of Mark II caliber, is going to charge the lines. Oh, and overpoweredness of speed I should mention as well. Now, this small bit here you see is the conning tower. That's actually not a conning tower. That is a piece of bridge we had made look like a conning tower because Admiral Robbo, on his personal request for his flagship, didn't want the conning tower. And we allow Admiral's personal requests to their designs, as long as it's within reason, and we saw Kentucky with no conning tower within reason. And then this is the first ever time we see in combat one of our Fifi class destroyers in the form of USS Tracy. And then a whole bunch of the prowlers, newly refitted. Should be newly refitted. You're not. Okay, Northampton isn't refit. Okay, update everyone. I forgot to refit the prowlers when designing their refit. Great! Grade 1! No. That was horrible. Right. The Sonic is steaming at 1.3 knots. Shouldn't he be at 32? Or have you got fuel issues already? Could be that. No, you don't have fuel issues. Because you've just really come out of dock. Ah, here they are! 11-inch guns and all. Hold on, you got a new target. You got a new target. Yep, look out. Hopefully from the angle it duds. It didn't dud. Well, one didn't dud, the other did. So, at least something worked. Okay, this Sonic wasn't built for this! Shit, okay. Some more torpedoes, continue charging. The Sonic was built to do stuff like that. Okay, and, yeah, because she was already damaged by being attacked by stuff she wasn't built to attack, well, yeah, she did something she wasn't built to do, and, she's suffering the consequences! Right, don't give up the ship! Raise the don't give up the ship flag! They gave up the ship. The idiots. The idiots. That was my flagship. I'm holding Admiral Robbo accountable for my flagship sinking. I'm holding him in the USS Kentucky responsible because we found that the majority of the shell damage is from 12-inch shells and the Russians don't have 12-inch shells. And Kentucky was the closest, so... yeah, we're gonna blame the Kentucky for why we've now just lost our premier battlecruiser. And why I've now had to re-fly the Admiral of the Navy's flag on the Artero Dominatos instead of on the Sonic. Wait. I just did the Artero Dominatos class without doing the joke. Hold on just 1 second. No. No. I will spare you all hearing Yurakim and the Yurakim Pa and the others from the band in that time period. Yes, very creative. Very memorable, the names. Oh yeah, they lost everything, but just because we lost one ship, the victory points are bloody even. It's Admiral Robbo's fault! We should have had the Kentucky sink! Okay, you guys are returning to San Juan! And, yeah, we are giving a long and hard thought as to, what to do now. Carry on as normal. At least it wasn't the Artero Dominatus we lost, although yes, it was Sonic. It was our newest and fastest of the capital ships. We couldn't survive. If it were Artero Dominatus, on the other hand, we couldn't survive. We couldn't survive the loss of Artero. What we could survive, though, is the Artero Dominatus name being sent over to a new ship. And then we could spare losing the original Artero Dominatus. But he'll be lost to a museum instead of lost to the bottom of the ocean, the depths of the abyss where they are bound by iron and blood. It's another Sabaton reference. I'm sure Robbo, if he's here, will tell everyone in Twitch chat what it is. But for everyone who's not in Twitch chat, so doesn't have an Admiral Robbo to give them the oh so glorious knowledge, it's from Bismarck. Yep, move you guys into San Juan. Oh, the British got rid of HMS Indefatigable before they were supposed to. Oh, it's a different Indefatigable though. It's not the battlecruiser, so. Well, they should have had the battlecruiser anyway by this point. So. Okay, Germany and Italy are at peace. Well done. Okay, Mr. Russia. We have done equal damage to each other. But okay, we sunk more ships, but we've done damage to each other now. Are you ready to agree to a peace treaty of nothing much gained by either side other than call it the Americans won because of a slight victory point upward from you? And hopefully the Russian admiral is like, we should have learned this last time. I'm losing more ships again to an American. Declare the peace treaty and save the Navy. And making sure at the same time that the Russian government is drunk on vodka, so then they're a bit tipsy and more likely to. No. 12,000-ton light cruisers, doctrine, training stuff is there. What did 12,000-ton light cruise goes? Nothing. Okay. Eagle Hound's ours to take. Atera. I'm sorry, USS Norfolk is being sent to the scrappers before she's even been finished. Norfolk and one other ship is going to have to go. Norfolk and Chester. Okay, if we put you in the Boston Navy Yard, and then we can move you to San Juan when you're completed, just so then you can be in your namesake city. And under the command of the Rear Admiral. Yes, he's been demoted for sinking the Sonic. Robbo. Oh yeah, I should inform him of his demotion when he's next on a stream of mine. And this campaign's still running, of course. I'm not going to inform him of a demotion that is no longer relevant because that campaign no longer exists. Oh, Mr. Russian Naval Admiral Dutism sent the ships away, it seems. Hey, yeah, Mr. Russian government, we are contacting you from The Hague here. Yes, we want a peace treaty! We've all done equal damage to each other, so it should be fine. What do you mean we did more damage to you than you did to us? We lost the battlecruiser Sonic. Wait, you're telling me you lost a whole bunch of light cruisers and a battleship? Still, we had worse. What's that? Yeah, you don't want peace? Sorry, but there's no choice. You're gonna have to go for peace or die. Well, have your ships die, that is. Oh, they actually did want peace. And no one will get anything. Okay, we'll take the Dimitri Donskoy. Okay, we don't get the Dimitri Donskoy. And I'm okay running a budget deficit because we can do so. And not have people killing us because... And not have people killing us because we're bankrupting the Navy. As if they say we're bankrupting the Navy, they would be liars. Okay. Prior to New Haven, we'll be refit for a while. Okay, seeing as the Solons are coming in 4 turns, Cheyenne and New Haven are going. The Amsterdam is going to be the new Amsterdam. Is being renamed New Amsterdam because it's an actual place in the US. Well, I think it is. considering the fact that that my personal favourite ocean liner, Nieuw Amsterdam, was named after him. And I should know, considering the fact I've researched Nieuw Amsterdam quite a lot because, as I mentioned, she's my favourite ocean liner. And for those of you who don't believe that fact, I put her on my list of, well, only 2 ships of civilian-wise, I should mention, that I would save if I had the ability to. Nieuw Amsterdam was near enough the top of the list. But she was the top of the list, and then there was also the Chandra's line vessel, the Victoria, also originally known as the Deutermeer Castle, I think. I'm gonna have to double check that, but okay, so now we're in peace. Now we're in peace. We can think for ourselves. Yeah. Got 20-inch torpedoes. Good, good, good. Ship design. The Rich of 1910 is gone. Okay, the Oregon. The Oregon. She's currently in Manila right now. Now, the Oregon is going to be saved as a museum ship, but we want her as a museum ship in the homeland. And so, we are going to send Oregon on an around-the-world voyage back to America, making stopovers with the Trenton. Oregon and Trenton are doing a sort of miniature Great White Fleet thing, and so being appropriately painted in the white and gold-esque colours. So yeah, people talk about the real-life USS Oregon for its around South America voyage. Well, people will be talking about this one for its around the world voyage. Just unlike the last one, it doesn't have it that its voyage, if they stop, they'll get murdered by ships from a certain nation who we kicked the arses of in the past. Of course. Right. So our first stop, our next stop is going to be Malta. And then we are going to cross the Atlantic. We're going to cross L'Atlantique. It's a French way of going about the saying. Right, so the current prowess that were put onto reef, well, I think all the prowess there is. No, it wasn't all. And the rich class that were on refit are done and dusted. Done, dusted, no longer need to worry about. Friendly now. Yeah, now, but... we still need to refit a whole bunch more prowess. Augusta, Cleveland, and Richmond. You're next to the refit chopping block. Well done, as we've just built a whole bunch of new light cruisers. I have just realised something. We've had a second dreadnought hull this entire time. We had the dreadnought. Well, I think we've had the dreadnought 2 hull this entire time. They're demanding the extraditing. I'm sorry, we can't. Obsolete hull. "15-inch guns, 8-inch guns." Okay, can I fit the rest of the prowers in our docks? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. And I think it's now time to go back on the modernization tech tree and modernize the New York class battleships, because they should have been modernized. How many fucking years now? Yeah, this should have been modernized last year, or the year before, but they haven't been modernized since 1906, so they haven't been modernized in 8 years. We have the Panama Canal. I can now send ships into the Pacific and not have to worry about anything at all. Woohoo! We've made it to 1914, everyone. Let's give ourselves a congratulatory pat on the back and start with refits. Alright. So, first off, funnily enough, these guys are going to be our first ships with the new crap. These are one of our last ships to actually get geared turbine updated, though. And we are going to need to upgrade your speed. Just that speed is way a little too slow. Oh, we can do 26 knots. Well done. High cap. Yeah. Two powder leaves us 5 tons over. .8-inch conning tower. Yep. Those are up to Mark 3s. It's good. New York Franklins and the Tyrrells are going to need refittings. Oh god, the Franklins are definitely going to need their bloody refits. Okay, so these guys are going to need the replacement to the barbettes. Okay, how is that? Right. That's something for the bug report. Issue shipbuilding. Title. You know what? No, I won't sort it out. I'll just silently rage. Well, I say silently. Twitch chat is suffering. I'm gonna suffer for my raging. From my raging. And if they don't like the fact, then yeah, they could be the ones to make the bug report. That would stop my whining. Hold on a second. Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything at once? I'm one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Oh, hello there. Ooh. That's not good. Seems that you've had a worse day than me. I'm now looking for a band again. But, yeah, you've had a worse day than me. Understandable. Yep. New stuff there. Those are all good. Good. update these to 4-inch. And it's me we're talking about here. 3.1-inch guns for the win. Oh, God, we're halfway offsetted. Hold on a second. What halfway offset? I don't see an halfway offset here. Oh yeah. The Franklin class will be able to serve as extra time in active naval service. And it's also going to have an extra funnel added. 27 knots. USS Franklin is completed on refit. Now the hold on. Stupid thing. One second. If you've seen the last episode, you know exactly what I'm doing. Now time to refit the class battleships. I think that's going to get old too quickly for my liking. And if it's already gotten old, I apologise in advance. Wait. Apologising? Nah. Now I'm going to run that joke into having viewers beg for me to get rid of it. I can finally remove cordite from the Navy. Good news, everyone. We have less cordite in the Navy. Now, these are still 12-inch equipped. Do I up caliber? 13. Nah. We will keep with the 12-inch gun on this ship. Just a bit more Artero, Dominatos, Berlin is burning. 26 knots, yeah, 26 we can do. 27, we can do. 28, we can't do. 27 knots to the Artero Dominatos. And that is our three upgraded capital ships. Upgraded. Right. Bring up the Twitch chat again because I had to jump to the right. So first off, on the chopping blocks will be the New Yorks, because they needed their refits for longer than my dog's been alive. I was about to say longer than I've been alive, but then they haven't needed their refit for 16 years, so... 15 years have I been waiting to sit up on the throne. That's Galolos Rex. A Sabaton song for those of you uncultured in the world of songs about war. Right, USS Franklin also enters the refit yards alongside the Artero Dominatos. Alongside the Artero Dominatos and one final USS Independence. I don't care about the deficit. We've got enough money. We've got enough money. Artero Dominatos. We're fine. Artero. HMHS Britannic, the ship that sank in place of Aquitania. Yeah, that's actually an interesting story. So the RMS Aquitania obviously also serves as a hospital ship in that First World War, and yeah, what happened there was Aquitania, from the return voyage of the voyage before the one that she was supposed to take that Britannic took, had been damaged by a storm. And so the Aquitania was put into repairs, and the Britannic, which was ready for hospital stuff, hospital voyages herself, was chosen to go in Aquitania's place, and that led to the Aquitania surviving both world wars, whereas Britannic, we all know probably by this point that she's a wreck off the Greek island of Kea. My dog has just entered the room and is staring at me again like, "Human, what are you doing? Why are you just talking out loud to yourself?" Oh, hey! He's just decided to jump up on me. For those of you viewers who don't know, look, Jack, look towards the camera. Look towards the... Yeah, if you look at the face cam, although you'll only be seeing a side view of him, that's my dog! God. Shit. There we go. Face cam back in place. Ow! Ow! That hurt. Jack, I do not want you stepping on that particular part of me. You're heavy and... Thank you. Sometimes dogs don't understand that even though surgery had in a certain area has happened over a year and a half ago, you still get really bad pain from it. Case in point, my dog stepping on a certain part of me that embarrassingly had to have surgery done over a year and a half ago. Yeah, that was one of the more embarrassing things I've ever been through. Which sort of made it great that I didn't get embarrassed from the first live show I did, which was kind of shit. Not gonna lie. And so was the second one. But the second one, Vashon Hearts, before the whole thing that led to the band now potentially being gone for good. That show was actually great. It's actually great, and I do have access to footage of it. Which I may potentially release some of that footage. As a maybe sort of critiquing my live playing skills and stuff. So Oregon is heading into the Philadelphia Navy Yard, and then she's being decommissioned and turned into a museum ship. Meanwhile, her sister ships, which we've just gotten news that Romania has come asking for ships. Right, the Seattle is being decommissioned and put up for sale. Pittsburgh is also being decommissioned and put up for sale. And Olympia is being sent to a museum. So currently right now of her class, Oregon is the only active ship of it. Alright, so we've got a new light cruiser available to us, but that will wait until after our refits are completed. Marshal Zhukov's orders, serve me Berlin on a plate. Disregard the losses, the city's ours to take. Artero dominatos, Berlin is burning. Denique interimo, the Reich has fallen. We should not interfere with justice. Yeah, Mexico And Romania, you get any ships? Attention everyone, the American Navy is willing to sell ships again. Well, of course we're going to be building a new cruiser class as well to account for the new technology in cruiser design. Or should I wait until we have I could potentially wait until we got good thingies up. Dual turrets on light cruisers. That I want to try and get. So I shall get it. I shall get it, and then we shall come back and build ourselves the best light cruiser class you have ever seen in this campaign. And all that will be for next time, viewers, because we have reached the end of our regular scheduled programming. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. It helps with the algorithms and stuff, and I want to try and start getting paid for this within the next 2 years. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed. Sun service going silent. Should be. Yahoo! Stream!